spotlight on India-US trade deal. The Chinese envoy to India has welcomed the economic engagement with the national capital, stating that India and China ties have reached a new level. The envoy attributed the momentum to the recent talks between Chinese President and the Prime Minister of India. And according to the data that he has quoted, the bilateral trade has touched a record $155.6 billion, with the Indian exports to China rising by 9.7%. The statement also highlighted the economic cooperation that has reached a new level, is what he has stated. But amid the spotlight on the India-US trade deal, this is a statement that is coming from the Chinese envoy. Let me once again bring in my colleague Rishabh in this. Rishabh, take us through what a Chinese envoy to India has said, because we're learning that he has welcomed the relationship between the two countries, saying that the ties have reached a new level.
We'll definitely see from Kazan to Tianjin to an expected BRICS visit for Xi Jinping, the Chinese president, to India. India-China relationship has seen a positive trajectory after a lull for almost 4 years since Galwan, and now that both the leaders have decided to engage, things have started getting better between the two countries. The direct flight connectivity between India and China has begun. For certain sectors have already opened up. Certain sectors will be opened this month itself. The trade barriers that were put on a lot of Chinese goods in India has also been reduced. Indian goods have started going back to Chinese market. The Indian export to China has increased by 9.7% in last 2 years, which is by far one of the best figures that we are seeing in the two relationship if we see year-on-year growth between the two countries. So the trade has gone up, the connectivity has gone up. The visas that were put on halt in 2020 has now started being granted. Students are getting visas, the journalists are getting visas, scholars, tourist visas have also been restored here in India for the Chinese national. So the people-to-people connect have increased. Many people are taking Indian visa, many Indian nationals are taking Chinese visa and visiting to the two sites. Journalists have started traveling, reporting on each other's agendas. Apart from that, the connectivity that has increased, the way flight connectivities, at least 5 sectors are right now functional. 2 more are to be functional by end of this month. That showcases that India-China relationship has increased. There have been senior representative level talks. There have been foreign minister level talk, army level talks continue on borders to resolve things. So the way India and China have ensured that they segregate the border issues with the rest of the issues, that has helped the two countries, and Delhi and Beijing right now is definitely in the upward trajectory. The Chinese envoy is
absolutely, and that what has been stated, that people-to-people exchanges between the two nations are growing, underlining the increased interaction in business, education and the cultural sectors as well. Thanks so much, Rishabh, for getting us all those details.